My name is Oscar Gutierrez and I play Luis Arando, which is one of the main roles in the film Spare Parts. It actually came out January and it's going to debut in Mexico in May.
Wow, congratulations. So tell me a little bit about the film.
Basically, the premise of the film is four undocumented Mexican Americans who are here in the United States. What they want to do is basically they just want to achieve what their goals in life, right? So they go to a school that's really like it has almost no resources. They're part of an area that's really Mexican, you know, so everybody kind of stays in tune. And what they do is they enter an underwater robotics contest against MIT, you know, Harvard, Stanford, and a bunch of universities. And they did it just to say, oh, we entered a contest against the big dogs, but in the end they ended up winning against all those schools first place, you know. So in the end they got offered a bunch of rewards, they got offered a bunch of scholarships, a bunch of jobs, all that stuff, but they couldn't take them because they were illegals in the United States. So I came to this film just to show awareness, you know, kind of show support for Carmen's film, you know. And I really think that these stories need to be told because they're not stories about Latinos, they're American dream stories that really need to be told.
Well, oh my gosh, it's so amazing. And I think what people don't realize is that there's such a rich history of Mexicans in engineering, Mexicans in film. I mean, doing all the behind the scenes stuff. So tell me a little bit about your background.
Well, when I entered Spare Parts, when I got the role, I had never done acting in my life, you know. To me, it was something extremely, I didn't even know what a mark was. But I was extremely blessed to have worked with, you know, George Lopez, Jamie Lee Curtis, Marissa Tomei, who is one of the most beautiful women I've ever met. Just doing my stuff on set, you know, and actually kind of learning from these actors. I mean, just being there and having all of the stuff that they've taught me just kind of reflect on me on screen, you know. And by now, of course, I've had to get all the formal experience and stuff, but I think it was awesome that I got such a detailed crash course while I was doing it, honestly.
It's also good to bring somebody that has no idea about
it's also
acting,
good.
it's so natural.
Exactly, because there's something called method acting that a lot of great actors have done, you know, and I didn't know about this stuff until I started reading books about it, and I discovered that about myself. And I think the good thing was that I came in like an open book, just waiting to be written on, you know, and they ended up giving me great advice, you know. George Lopez is a great mentor. He's kind of like my master Yoda, I guess, if you would say. And he was able to give me a lot of very good advice, extremely great amount of advice.
So now the sky's the limit. What are you gonna do next?
Well, I did a pilot with George Lopez actually about 10 days ago. I just got back from LA from doing that. I did another movie already, Devil's Warehouse, and it's just been steadily kind of going my career, you know. And to me it's surreal because never in a million years that I think I was going to be doing this, you know. My thing was always, I'm from Texas, so my thing was always football. I was always really big on sports and I wanted to play that. But I think now that I did this and I got a taste of what it's like, you know, just doing it for the art basically, and seeing all the gratitude I get, because there's been a lot of people who tell me, hey, I really relate to your story, you know. I really feel like this story was talking to us Mexicans because they go through a lot of situations, and not just Mexicans, Latinos in general go through situations like that, and I just really wanted to show my support for that.
Well, congratulations. I can't wait to see the film. Thank you.